Happy Weeb Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. The One Day Week where I bring you guys an anime that deserves a reboot, or a manga, light novel, or webtoon that deserves an anime of its own. And this week we're going to talk about an old school anime that at least deserves another season, if not a full reboot. And that series is Flame of Recca, which is kind of like Yu Yu Hakusho, except they use mystical items like they do in Shaolin Showdown. Anyway, this is the story of Recca, a young man who's obsessed with ninjas to the point where he believes himself to be one, and if you defeat him in a fight, he'll pledge himself to be your loyal ninja servant forever. But after being in a multitude of fights, nobody's ever been able to pull that off. But one day, he meets and saves a young woman and unfortunately gets gravely injured in the process. Fortunately for Recca though, she has some healing powers and ends up saving his life, which then leads him to pledging his loyalty to her, and her figuring out that he has some immense power himself. And upon unlocking this power, Recca now finds himself involved in a centuries-old struggle to save the world. Now, the manga for this series concluded back in 2012 with 330 chapters, but the original anime only got 42 episodes and they didn't even cover half of the series.
You what?
However, to be fair, they did do that to avoid an anime-only ending, which I have to appreciate.
Lucky.
Now, if I was going to let anybody animate this one, I would give it to David Productions to either reboot or continue the series, because they've done a great job with Fire Force, and Flame of Recca has kind of the same feel to it. But that'll take care of things for this week, and be here next week for another